Welcome back to Avalon and Ninth. Please make sure to subscribe, like, comment, hit the notification bell so you never miss a video. Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. Today I am showing you week 28 in my 52 weeks of Halloween. So I'm still a few weeks behind, but I did a whole bunch of filming, so the videos are coming. Okay? They're coming and we're gonna get caught up. I keep saying that and I'm holding myself to it. Yeah. So I'm using like some leftovers from a kit, or eek, got stuff flying around here at the desk. Not really like leftovers. It was like a sheet of Halloween type stickers that I got, and then I paired it with another little mini kit from Lily's Little Cupboard. And so I figured I'd go ahead and use that one. I really like the washi strips and how it can go all the way over into the sidebar. And, well, I was trying to use up my stash. Oh my gosh, that was like the longest pause in the world. And part of it is because right then my mother was trying to text me. And, well, can't really, not text me, but she was trying to FaceTime me. Can't really FaceTime when you're trying to do a voiceover. So, I'm texting her back to saying, can't talk, we'll call you back. Because that's what I do. So, anyways. So this kit kind of has like mixes and matches of like different colors. So we have like oranges and grays and burgundies and pinks, and then we throw in like this really weird limey yellow going on, and it was just, I wanted to get some kits out of the way. I'm going through my stash and I'm looking at everything and wondering which kits I really do want to use and which ones I don't. And so I have 2 more kits to film. And then I'm not really turned on by any of the other Halloween kits that I have, so I'll probably just end up destashing those because we've got all the new Halloween stuff coming in and I really want to use my Halloween kits, especially coming in through September and October. And then, of course, because I have no chill whatsoever, I've already started purchasing Halloween kits. So, yes, I know. So, before I move any further, this was the week of July 6th through the 12th. So, if that gives you any idea of how far behind I am, that's a little bit of an indicator. But like I said, coming up, I'm hoping to film the other 3 so that I'm actually like caught up and stuff. I just got a lot of work to do and I just need to get it done. And really, honestly, if technology would get out of my way, we could make this happen. So, had some snafus going on today, yesterday, and the day before. 3 days in a row. Not during this week that I'm planning here. Like, I'm talking like present day. Yeah. And I'm I'm so frustrated. And I'm just like, nope, you can't do this. I'm going to get it done. So let's go ahead and move on to these daily plans. So starting on this Monday, I just put that half box down and marked that I'm uploading YouTube videos. So I did upload some YouTube videos on July 6th. That was, I want to say it was the 4th of July spread, and then there was like another Halloween one, I think. And the sticker that I used there was from Bubble Mon Sticker Co. I did not have any glitter headers to use with this kit. So I ended up using the little bits of washi strip that were in here, and I made it work. At the end of the day, I just made it work. So, and then put down the full box that says, everything is better with a little magic. And then this little 3-star checklist flag Is it a flag if it doesn't have the pointy ends? Like, what would you call... I don't know. What would you call it? Anyways, Home Depot carpet at 09, which is funny because I ended up having the carpet installed later than that. So I'm thinking that's... I don't remember what it was. Why I had Home Depot carpet at 9. This is why you don't get behind, guys. This is why you don't get behind, because then you start to forget what you're even putting down. I know. Shame on me. Shame on me. Okay. Had to work on new releases and then had to submit some art requests. And you actually got to see those art requests during this last TPC sale. So, not all of them, but a couple of them. So, and then the kids had Taekwondo that evening. And then because I had this little bit of white space, I went ahead and just she had these strips in, and they just worked really well. And pulled out my slice tool and my washi cutter, courtesy of PS Sticker Co. I figured, and I think I pull it out later in this video, or maybe it's the next video, I don't remember. I have a Halloween one from her, from PS Sticker Co. And I was like, okay, I've got to do the Halloween ones in the Halloween spreads. Like, that's why I got it. But yeah, they're little washi cutters and they're absolutely brilliant. I love them. But the Taekwondo character is Once More with Love. It was also a printing day that day, and I used Sweet Ava's paper, a character from Sweet Ava's paper. But yes, I do love the little washi cutters to just line up to be able to cut little strips like this instead of a ruler. Because it's thicker, it gives me more of a guide, at least for me, more of a guide. And if I'm actually using my slice tool correctly, we'd actually cut it. So moving on to Tuesday, put that full back down, then a little strip there, and then another 3-star checklist box thingy, flag, whatchamacallit. Had to work on PR codes for my PR girls, had to work on photos, and then it was also a printing day. And I ended up printing more planners that day and then printing stock. So the next half box is me just writing down that I'm cutting planners, and I absolutely love the sticker that I'm about to use next, even though I kind of ripped it because I was a little way too excited. It's from Stick with the Plan Co. But I figured for cut planners and in a Halloween spread, we definitely needed a Halloween character to come up. I started with that little sticker for there, but obviously it was going to cover up my handwriting because I write big. And so, yes, I pull out this sticker here from Stick with the Plan Co. And you can see I tore the little machete from Jason going on there. But anyways, I love it. It's so cute. I love Halloween time. Can you tell how excited I am? Oh my gosh. Yeah. And then I just went ahead and put down this other little, it's not quite a full box, but it's definitely not a half box. So it's definitely like a 3/4 box decorative thing of Don't Forget the Candy, because I didn't have anything else to write down there. It was July. We didn't have any things going on, and because I was working basically printing and prepping, there wasn't anything more to add. And then that little TV was just to put that I was live with Caitlin that night. So on days like that, it's just a lot of prep, and use my little washi cutter and my tweezers from Perfect Prints Co. to cut my last little bit of washi and be done. And so on Wednesdays, I always work from the bottom top if I decide to put a full box down there, and put that full box and then moved back up to the top. Grab the pumpkins that were in the kit just to mark that it was a planner restock that day. So normally planner restocks happen on the 8th of every month. Some months they may happen earlier, some months they may happen later. It'll depend if we're in TPC sale. I do have some stock left over from this last month, so hopefully now I don't have to schedule in big restocks. Hopefully I can just now start putting it into my regular design schedule and constantly have some stock rolling around. So and then the things that I needed to get done was upload 52 Weeks of Halloween. I needed to go to Home Depot and obviously get laundry. And then I got a rock. I don't know what that's in reference to. It confused me. So if any of you know what that means there, please let me know. But I put it down anyways. I mean, if it means something I'm not supposed to put down, I don't use undo and it's not coming up because then now it's all on video. So it is what it is. And then, I got people now messaging me on Facebook over here. Holy cow. Okay. And then Wednesday night was the big old live, and I just used a script that I typed up for myself, using one of the custom scripts options, and then the laptop was from Oh Hello Michelle. I believe her shop is currently closed down right now. I know she said she was going to close down for a few months to do family stuff and all that jazz. So I stocked up on some stickers from her before she closed down. I don't know if it's going to be permanent or if it's going to be temporary. Anyways, Thursday, moving on, put down that full box and then that 3-star checklist, and need to pick up house, set up computers, and then work on planners. And then as I'm sitting here right now, I never checked any of those off. They happened, but I just never checked them off. So, it is what it is. And then obviously laundry is always a big thing. And then TPC sale starts. TPC sale starts always on the Thursday after the big old live. And used an emoji from the Coffee Monsters Co. I thought this one was very perfect for how we probably all feel, like, oops, ordered all these packages, don't know where they came from. But yeah, and then it was another printing day, and used another little character from Sweet Ava's paper. I only have a couple of like printing stickers, and this is definitely like one of my go-to because it just fits so well into the half boxes and then also any smaller boxes, so I really like that. Moving on to Friday, decided to put the full box down at the bottom again, grabbed one of the little washi strips, not sheets, strips. Yeah, and did that. And then that morning we had internet install, which I don't know why I scheduled internet install during a TPC sale. Like, that was just not a brilliant idea at all. My brain was not thinking. But yeah, we got new internet, which it's okay. It's better than our last internet, and it's cheaper, so that's fine. But I wouldn't say that it's like gung-ho, I'm jumping up and down. And maybe it's because I have so many computers and so many things connected to the internet that it's just causing a lot of problems. So eventually I'm going to have to split up some things. It's just gonna have to happen. And then of course laundry happens. And then I put down that half box down, but it really is hard to read what I wrote. And it was just that I organized my office and used one of the llama characters that I used to have in my shop. Do no longer have that character in the shop, but I have a ton in my stash, obviously. And then half box with a sticker from Happy Dia. I got it in one of like the subscription kits, I think, and that was just to print and cut. Saturday, put that little like over half box, I don't know what it is, that decorative box there. Another half box for cutting day, and then I just pulled out another like colorway of that same sticker that I put on Friday, just to kind of use them up, even though they don't go with the spread at all. Don't know why. Don't ask me. I don't know. And then I had to go get an oil change on the car. With COVID happening, it really, like, I was overdue for an oil change. And it was hard because, like, all the places were closed and weren't wanting to do anything. And it was like, okay, so we're not going anywhere, which was great. But then when I had to start going everywhere and no places I could get in for oil changes, I'm like, this is not a good thing. Come on. So finally got in for an oil change. We were just fine. And did great on that. And then I also did a mail drop. And then the 3 things that I did that day was that we had the cable bury guys. So the guys came over to bury the cable from the internet install the day before. And then I did some reading, and then I worked on some new art. That's what I did. So, and then put down another little pumpkin to mark that the kids had D&D that afternoon. So they constantly have D&D, which is fine. Their friend is moving overseas, and so they're trying to get as many days in before he moves, and whatnot. And so I'm fine with them having it. Plus, we haven't started our school year yet, so they're still in summer mode. They have about 2.5, 3 weeks left before we start school, so I'm just letting them have it. Everything went wayward with COVID and all that fun jazz. So, yeah. Moving on to Sunday, it was filming day. I did do some filming that day. They were videos that obviously came up later. And then it was also a cutting day. The sticker I used for filming is a little munchkin from Once More Was Love. And then just pulled out another like printer thing from that same sampler from Saturday and Friday. So, and then did a full box and then marked that we cleaned house. And then did my other 3-star checklist, of which that I never checked anything off of, but they did get done. I just forgot to check them off because I'm just like that. So did some planning, did some reading, and then we picked up upstairs. So that includes bedrooms and hallways and the schoolroom before the schoolroom got transferred to a different room. And then I put down another little pumpkin to mark that it was FaceTime. More than likely it was FaceTime with my husband because that's usually who it is with. And so moving on to the sidebar. I didn't really know what to put in the sidebar, so I kind of struggled here. So this is not like a, normal width full box, as you can tell, because the lines are still peeking through the back. But, it works. I like them. Put it down there, and then the little squiggly line that's there as a divider, put that there. And then you got all these little meal icons. And since there wasn't like a full box to put anything down, and obviously no headers or anything like that, I just decided to put these down and then alternate them back and forth to put our menu down. Since I already have a this week header going on there, figured this was easy to fill up some space, and obviously I couldn't stack them in one line because they are a little bit bigger than the lines. So, and I like to write on the lines, and so it would have pushed things down. But anyways, so we had a couple of yo-yo nights that week, which for anybody that's new to the channel, some people call them fend for yourselves. That's what I used to call them. But then my son recommended that it was called you're on your own. So that's what he did. And so that was our menu for the week. And then I'm like, okay, what am I going to put here? I have no idea. So I'll plop down a pumpkin, and that's that. And it finishes off, and that is week 28 in the books. And I'll see you guys next time.